What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Keelan, and I'm back yet again with another haircut transformation, man. And as y'all can see, my boy in desperate need of a cut, man. This my little brother Nape. Shout out to my little bro. We gonna do a hot taper today. Yeah, we're gonna kick it off, man. Starting in the back. Putting my first guideline in with my trimmer and removing that bulk at the bottom. And I'm gonna put my lever open, one notch before I open. And I'm going up about a full inch, cause he got a lot of space back there to fade. So I'm gonna make my guidelines pretty lengthy. Like, I ain't gonna be shy to put my guidelines in, so I'm gonna go up about a full inch. Right here with the one guard going up closed. I'm going closed and I'm going against the grain about an inch. Got the two guard going with the grain just to debulk and take that hair down. And then once I get that hair down with the two guard closed, I'm gonna come against it and to soften that top guideline up right there. Stretching the skin to get in them cracks and crevices whenever you need to. And yeah, really just debulking right here, trying to get that fade to blend and make sure it's transitioning well. So yeah, I'm just going against the grain, and you see me turning my clipper because this hair pattern, it grows like kind of like diagonal. On one side it grows down like towards the right, and then the other side it goes down towards the left. So you just gotta make sure you look out for that and turn your clipper opposite when you fading. Like, make sure you turn in them different directions so you can successfully take those and blend those lines out. So we going back to the bottom. I got my lever in the middle and I'm working my way down in this fade, taking these guidelines out. And y'all see I'm starting below that line right there with the 0.5. Lever in the middle, starting lever in the middle, and we stand below that top guideline that I just pointed out with my comb. We stand below that. Lever in the middle, we're gonna close it again, and we're gonna drop down each time we close our lever. And that's how we're gonna blend those lines out. So once we begin or finish up taking out that line in the middle with the 0.5, we're gonna finish up with the one guard. And I'm starting below that line and I'm flicking through it. I'm using my corners to make sure I get in between those hairs. And after every few strokes, I'm making sure I comb to see the damage I've done. Combing the hair after you fade every so often, like after a few strokes, make sure you keep fading or combing through the hair so you can see what you've done when you fade, while you fading. And I used to use a brush, but I noticed that a comb is better because it helps you separate those hairs and comb them in a natural growth pattern instead of using a brush and it just clumps up the hair. It lays it down. I mean, it's cool to use a brush, but I prefer comb. So yeah, we transition into the next side, putting my guideline in with my clipper so I know that when I'm ready to take that ball first guideline out, it's gonna be easier. I don't know what my brother just exposed me right here. He's showing the old clip when we was in high school. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but something he thought was important. He thought was funny and important. So yeah, man, that just show y'all how I looked in high school. Going back to the side, I'm cutting it down, preparing for the fade. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some holding spray on the nape area, so I can go ahead and line that up, get that taken care of. And I'm just making sure, cleaning up everything. And I forgot to mention that he didn't want my brother, I don't know why, but he didn't want to line his beard up, so we just doing the taper. Even though he got a beard, we just gonna give him a cut. We ain't gonna mess with the facial hair. But yeah, we put my first guideline in on the side, same steps, and I'm just working, taking that line out, stretching the skin with my middle finger, just so I can expand that work area right there. Sometimes it'll be a little hard to get in those areas and make sure that it's blended. So stretching the skin will help you make sure that you able to get in all those different areas. It's kind of difficult if you don't stretch the skin. So yeah, we going to closed lever close with the one guard, putting our second guideline in, and with the lever closed, it's just gonna take more hair off. So coming in with the 0.5, taking that line out. We just sticking to the basics, making sure this blend come out as great as possible. So finishing up with that 0.5 guard, I'm gonna come in with the 1.5 closed, and I'll go against the grain to soften that top guideline up that y'all see right there. Again, his hair grows kind of diagonal towards his edge up, so I'm just going back and forth between with the grain and against the grain, and just paying attention, combing his hair in his correct growth pattern. And we just trying to get that line softened up. This 1.5 is not gonna completely take that line out, so you know what I'm saying, just sticking to the system like I said. And you know, after this, after I make sure I get this softened up as much as possible with this 1.5 closed, I'm gonna come in and finish it up with the one guard open, and use the teeth, use the corners of my clipper, and you know, just trying to dissect, get in between those hairs. Like, use the corner, you don't have to use the whole blade of the clipper. We're gonna come in, we're gonna use the corner. As y'all can see, I'm using we on the left side of the head, so I'm using the left side of the clipper. And again, we're going with the grain and we're going against the grain, just to soften and make this transition real smooth. So once I finish up detailing that first side of the taper, I'm gonna go ahead. I like to go ahead and knock out that nape area. It's already right there, so I'm gonna just go ahead and take care of it. That's a part of how I do my haircuts. I don't really like to wait to the end, unless I just end up doing it that way. But for the most part, a majority of my haircuts, I just, go with the flow. I just go ahead and attack that nape area before or after I get done doing the side taper. So whatever side I'm on, I just like to go ahead and line it up first, and then I'll just go to the other side, hit that fade on that side, line it up, and then we're gonna, we ain't gotta worry about the back no more. We don't gotta come back to it. You might come back at the end, touch it up, but for the most part, it's already punched in. So you just gotta. Then we're just gonna put all the focus into the front, line up and everything. So yeah, we just hitting that nape area, and then we're gonna transition to the last side. And again, we're just gonna do the same steps, putting that guideline in, removing that bulk. And yeah, man. Like I said, he ain't doing nothing with his beard, so I'm just gonna line the back of it up, and I'll just blend it at the top of the beard, so it won't just look like he's got a block, nothing faded at the top. So yeah, going up about like an inch, lever open, or the notch before all the way open. And yeah, we're gonna do the exact same system. Nothing new, man. I've been cutting about 4 years now, and if anybody just thinking about cutting hair, I would encourage you to, because cutting hair, it's very needed, especially nowadays. Like, we young, the younger crowd, they, we in a new age right now. It's everybody want to be outside. Not everybody, but it's a good opportunity for us barbers, because everybody, I keep saying everybody, but most people like to be outside, and ain't nobody gonna want to be outside, around looking their best without a haircut. And that's what's good about being a barber, because we complete that look. Like, you can put that drip on, you can put your best, your clothes, whatever you want to put on, designer, whatever. But you don't complete that look all the way without a haircut. Like, you can go out, have some designer on, whatever you want to put on, but if you don't got a cut, it just don't hit the same. So that's why I feel like barbers nowadays, or just in general, whatever time period you look at in history, like, we just need it. So I feel like barbering is a great industry to be in, because I'm just saying all that to say, like, people are always gonna need a haircut. So if you're thinking about it, I encourage you to give it a try. Take a leap of faith if you've been thinking about it, because that's how I started. I just started while I was working at FedEx, package handling, throwing boxes on a truck. And I just took a leap of faith. I had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to cut hair, so I was like, man, I'm just give it a shot. And it just worked out for the best. Thanks to God, man. But yeah, if you're thinking about it, like I say, just give it a shot. You don't need to go to barber school. You don't need to spend all that money on going to barber school and getting the license just yet. You can try. You can learn from just watching YouTube and all these different platforms that we have at our fingertips nowadays. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that type of stuff. So, you really don't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's everything that we need is right in our face, you know? So just give it a shot, man. If you think about cutting hair, just go ahead. This your sign. Go ahead and try it. It's a great industry. You know, you get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? You get out what you put into it. So if you give it your all, then I feel like God and the barber gods, like, they gonna see, they gonna recognize, the effort that you're trying to do, that you're trying to put in to your craft. You might not be the best barber. You don't have to be the best barber. You don't have to be Instagram famous to, you know what I'm saying, be successful. So just, if you're gonna do it, try your best and put your all into it. That's what I try to do. And I feel like I've been reaping good benefits from cutting hair. Like, that's why I'm just so thankful that I started cutting hair, because y'all don't know, but I'm like a real introverted person. Like, I don't really like to talk a lot. And I'm just thankful because barbering, I'm thankful that I chose this path in this career, because barbering has like expand my communication skills. Like, it opened me up a lot more than I would have been if I hadn't started cutting hair. So I made a lot of new connections with people that I know I wouldn't have met if I didn't cut hair. And it's just, it's just a blessing, just meeting and getting to know a lot of new people. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing, and I love just making people feel better about themselves. I know it feels great to have a fresh haircut, especially, a haircut that you like and you enjoy. When your barber gets you right, it's just a feeling that you can't really get nowhere else, So, yeah, I'm just excited and blessed that I chose this career, and I know that it's a new generation of people that might want to cut hair, so I just want to be that person to let you know that barbering is a great career. People look at it as a side hustle, but this the only thing that I do is cut hair, and I'm able to make a living off of it because, I took it seriously and I invested a lot of time and effort into it, and it's paying me back. And I only got a lot of room to grow. I'm not the best, I'm not perfect, but I reap good benefits, and I'm just, my business is growing. It's going in the right direction. So all that to say, just keep going. You're not gonna be good in the beginning. You might be good. You might be a little good. You might got a little sauce at the beginning, or you might be trash. But just don't let it discourage you, because everybody started from somewhere. But yeah, man, we finishing up on this cut. Applying some enhancements. I got the fibers right here. I know it seems like I'm spraying a lot, but my fiber little disputer or whatever, I said disputer, whatever it's called, whatever you spray the fibers out of, it take a lot for me to spray just a little bit. So that's why I look like I'm spraying a lot, but I'm really not. Adding the Barber pencil to the vertical bars, lining that up. Yeah, I see your boy looking crispy, man. He's straight. He was straight before the enhancements, man. So he A1, man. Y'all check him out. Check him out. Hot taper for y'all. He said he wanted to put some lines on his eyebrow. These young cats these days, man. They always want to do this extra stuff. So, I have to put the little 2 lines on his eyebrow. Give him that little pizzazz he want. But yeah, man, y'all see he crispy, man. Y'all see that fade is fading. That lineup is CSO business, certified, crispy only. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for sticking through this video yet again. I appreciate all the feedback that y'all been giving me, supporting the videos, commenting, subscribing. I know we started from the bottom, but I'm just so thankful for everybody, because I know one day, that day where I'm, you know what I'm saying, where I want to be, viewer and subscriber wise, like I'm gonna remember these days where I'm at 200 subscribers. Like, I'm thankful for what I got, and we only growing. And I appreciate y'all for just watching my videos. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Did I get them right or what? Clean hot taper today for y'all. Yeah, he right. He in there. But yeah, man, it's your boy Keelan, man, and I'm out. I'll see y'all on the next one.